All right, last one. It's only offensive when men... This is fantastic. I'm just going to let it play. This is Kevin Samuels.
Can say, I don't want no scrubs. You know, people could say, if he can't buy you a Birkin bag, kick him to the curb. But if I just happen to say that you weigh more than men at your height, that's offensive. When did we become that world?
He's right. He's right. Why is it that women can pick on men and they do? Oh, you're this, you're fat, or he's a little, I don't know. He's balding. He's going to go bald. Oh, I don't know. His nose hair is, he dresses like it's, what is it, 1960? You know the things women say, they're not nice. Men have to just absorb that stuff a lot of times, right? Because they're supposed to be like, oh, tough guy. You're not going to go off and cry. So women just spew criticism, right? You know it. But if the guy turns around, if you say to him before you leave the house, does this make me look fat? He's got to say no, even if you got that jelly donut belly hanging over the jeans. You know it, with the little belly button in between. You know it, right? He's got to say no, or he gets punished, or you know what happens? Tears. You run into the next room. There's a fit. There's rage. You don't wind up going out. He's got to suffer and figure out a gift to buy you to compensate for what was probably the truth. So then people say to guys, don't tell women the truth. Lie. No. Grow a backbone. If you ask somebody a question, expect an answer. You got to be able to take it if you can dish it. So this stuff, he's right about this, ladies. He's right. So if you got to be able to take it. If you want that dynamic, then you got to be able for him to say, like, hey, you're too slutty on your Instagram. Maybe you are. Oh, you can say to him X, Y, and Z about his physique or his hair, or, oh, you know it. You see it all the time. Oh, did you get your hair cut? And the guy's like, yeah. You did? And he's like, yeah. And you're like, maybe you should like try a different guy. Reverse that. You went and got your hair cut. And he says to you, did you get your hair cut? And you're like, yeah. And he's like, you did? And you're like, yeah. And he's like, maybe you should try a different guy. Let that sit for a second, though. Absorb it, because women say it with ease and they expect guys to just be resilient. And you know what? Sometimes you may hurt a feeling or two because it's mean what you're saying. But if they throw it back at you, suddenly you're like, he was disrespectful to me. You call your friend, you talk about it, you dissect him. You got to find another man. He can't talk to you like that. Meantime, you don't analyze the way you're talking to him. So I'm just saying, if you're willing to put it out there and you're willing to be critical, you better be able to take criticism. And if you ask a question, I'm sorry, ladies, if you ask the question, do I look fat? You should be prepared for an answer. If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.